My name is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to jump straight into a new topic today, which is more aiming at men. We will have time a little bit later on to discuss women, especially due to the fact that we are starting the book of Bereishis, which is deliberately God speaking to man, the very first man in this earth, Adam. Before we go on into the topic, please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below any topics that you would want me to address. I really appreciate all the thumbs ups that I'm seeing and all the people watching my videos. It really gives a great impact, and I look forward to make many more. When God created Adam, he placed him in the Garden of Eden. Amongst them were two trees, the tree of life, which was good, and the tree of knowledge, which was evil. So even before Chava, a woman, was born, man had the potential, good or evil. God told Adam, you have a bunch of trees in Gan Eden, but the tree of knowledge you may not eat. This command was even before Chava was born. I am underlining this, and we will discuss this later. Seeing that each animal had a mate, Adam as well desired to have a mate. Thus Chava was born. Adam and Chava were created without an evil inclination. The serpent was jealous of Chava, and he pressured her to take from the fruit of the tree of knowledge. And she did. And then she pressured her husband, and then he did. This was the first sin on this earth. Immediately they felt evil upon them, as much as we today, when we do something wrong or when we're faced with a not positive situation, we encounter evil. They heard God's voice in Gan Eden, and Adam and Chava decided to hide because they knew what they did was wrong. God called out to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam said, "We're hiding here because So God tells Adam, did you sin? Did you eat from the tree of knowledge that I deliberately told you not to eat? And Adam's response was, it's the woman that you gave me. She is the one who gave me the fruit to eat. God asked the same question to Chava. From there, God said, because you transgressed and you disobeyed me, Chava was cursed with child labor, and Adam was punished to have to labor to bring plant food. Life as well would come to an end. Adam was supposed to live forever, and God punished with a cease to life. Adam decided to divorce his wife Chava, and God banished them from Gan Eden. How to apply this in our day-to-day lives? Before to elaborate, certain people will say Adam and Chava were on a different spiritual level than us, and yet the same thing is happening today. The underlining point that I mentioned before, that I said we will elaborate a lot more later, God gave to Adam Chava. Even before a woman was placed in this earth, God gave to Adam his first command. He had already the potential to either go right, do the right thing, or to do the wrong thing. So no man could complain, oh, women are not nice. Adam desired to have a mate. God in his kindness gave him a mate. God didn't have to. It's not God's needs, it's man's needs. Adam and Chava sin, and the first word that Adam says is, it's the woman that you gave me. Now, I'm trying to stay very calm right now because Adam didn't say, it's my fault, I apologize. I did try. The first thing that he said was, it's the woman that you gave me. Someone would say you wouldn't understand because women can be very convincing, very schemy, very conniving, and women can convince. You lost your head? Who convinced you to blame your wife? For that, it just came out automatically. Remember, the command that God gave to Adam was even before women were even born. You couldn't keep one simple command. Oh, if only women would have not been born. God doesn't know your abilities. God created Adam from scratch. He knows him in and out. He doesn't know what he's capable of handling and not handling. He knew you could have taken responsibility and not listened to her. Why didn't you overpower her? Why didn't you do what God wanted, what God asked of you? Not only you don't take responsibility, but you blame her. The first thing you blame, oh, it's the woman that you gave me, meaning it's God's fault. It's God's fault that he gave you a woman. It's your needs, it's not God's needs. Man has the choice that either a woman will be for him or a woman will be against him. Either way, why are men complaining? If you have a good woman as a wife, oh, she's too good. And if you have a not good woman as a wife, oh, she's a witch. Be somewhere. Why is there this complaining? So certain men will say, oh, she should be in the middle. Not too good, not too bad. How many men are in the middle? Yeah, I'm not kidding. How many men are in the middle? Why? Because you decided that? People are not understanding. You cannot have God and do evil. It doesn't go. There's a specific reason that good is good and evil is evil. You cannot combine them. Kosher is kosher and non-kosher is non-kosher. There's no combination of the two. Either you are with God or you're without God. So what do you want from women? Certain men will say, it's complicated. Why? Because you don't want to stand up and be a man and take responsibility? It's your life. Personally, I'm so marveled how many women do not care if their husbands divorce them or they get horrified, because obviously it depends. Why aren't men putting their wives in their place? This is going to show the true colors of your wife. What I find is majority of men, when it's reached to this point, majority of men would rather rot rotten in their marriage than take responsibility and face their wife. And to top it off, the only thing that they could come up with is complain and blame, oh, it's her fault. Today, there are very few couples this way. The statistics, when a man is a man in his couple versus when a woman is a man in her couple. The man is a much better result and is a lot more structured than a woman, because it's not a woman's role to be a man, period. If a man would do his role as a husband, she would be there supporting. The issue is he did not take responsibility. Women have to take responsibility for their lives, for their husbands' lives, for their kids' lives. Do you know how much responsibility they're holding? Take responsibility. And if you do not want to take responsibility as a man, as to be the man role in your marriage, you cannot complain to God and say, it's the woman that you gave me. Because the consequence result, God didn't take your excuse at all. God is going to hold you accountable. Only you can decide to make your world a reality. Just remember, the key to success in your life is first believing in yourself. See you in the next one.